Gangster, 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 gangster. What's cracking, y'all? It's your boy J Militant back at y'all again with another live, a late night one tonight. We doing late lates. We do them in daytime, we do them at night, we do late nights. You know what I'm saying? But before I get started, I wanna the live I was gonna do tonight, um I rescheduled it for later on today. Um so make sure you keep that link. So so when I go live, you got all you gotta do is just hit the link and come on in. So keep that link. It's still gonna go down to tonight. We're just gonna shoot the shit. You know, I sent this link out to a couple people. Whoever else I need to send the link out to, I will. So we just gonna shoot the shit. We just gonna shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, have a little bit of fun. You know what it is. You know, it's been a wild, a wild day. It's been a long day. You know, uh, things didn't go as planned, but as life it goes. Uh, let's see. Uh, trying to find where is that shit? Man, I got too many playlists. Okay, okay. So what's cracking with y'all tonight? Okay. All right, who we got up in here? Lonnie in the building.
Whoa,
What's cracking?
eating Chinese food late as a motherfucker, but what's up?
For sure, I can dig it. I can dig it. Who is that you got? I know that
And,
ain't Marilyn.
yeah, I got a new picture of Maryland, like it's a real picture that my father-in-law had. I took a picture of it. I would have put it up there, but I didn't want your channel to get hit.
Oh, okay, for sure, for sure.
I was like, I don't
Yeah.
want to throw it up there and your shit get hit for her titties being out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was on one live before where we talked about that shit, and I was like, I got some real pictures,
Uh huh.
and I was going through the shit at my father-in-law's house. I come across that picture, so I was like, I'm gonna snap a picture of it. I'm gonna send it to you. I can send it to you on Instagram.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah, YouTube be hella sensitive about shit.
Yeah, well, I kind of like uh cornered it off a little bit.
Oh
Like,
yeah, okay.
they're gonna get me. I ain't do it like that.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I did you catch that a game earlier tonight with Boston and Miami?
I seen it was on, but I was busy. I
Man,
don't
that shit
even know
was
who
hella
won that
crazy.
motherfucker.
Man, Miami took that shit.
Who it is? 2-1 now?
Yep. And they was
Oh,
smashing them too. They were up by 26 in the first half.
hell yeah.
You know, uh Jimmy got hurt. He got hurt, and Hero got hurt, and then like a couple other players on both teams had got hurt. I'm like, damn.
That's how it happens in the playoffs sometimes. We be playing so hard.
Yeah, for real. But I was cracking up though because like I was watching the pregame and they were asking was Golden State the best team left in the playoffs, and the panel was like, nah, it's Boston because Boston can do this and Boston can do that.
It's crazy.
And huh?
It's crazy. I already told you, whoever wins the West wins.
Right. But I'm just like, how can you say Boston is and they just got their doors blown open not once but twice, and didn't even come back in those games. Now, unlike the Warriors, yeah, they were down. They were down by like 17, 19 points,
Mm-hmm.
and they came back and won it.
They gotta say that though. So let's be real.
Oh yeah.
If
Well,
all
I mean,
if all the analysts start saying Golden State gonna win it, Golden State gonna win it, even though people feel like that right now, Golden State gonna win it. Then they ain't got enough to watch it for. If you know who's gonna win it in the end, what the fuck the reason why?
right,
So they gotta kind
right.
of at least do it the way people start thinking that maybe they could be beat, but they keep the viewers tapped.
Oh no, I feel it. Because it was like when the Warriors lost that last finals against Toronto, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, the dynasty is over. Finally, we get to have two new teams, and it's going to be different." And they thought it was all over. And when they seen the Warriors come back this year, and now they in the Western Conference Finals, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh shit."
Nah, injuries are huge, bro. Like, y'all was injured for a couple of years. Like, injuries are fucking huge.
Yeah, yeah. I
And like,
mean, true. Five straight finals.
yeah, that's
Michael
like
Jordan didn't even do that.
if anybody says we wouldn't have made it further if Zion was healthy, they crazy.
Oh man. Oh man, that series don't even go as long as it did if you guys had Zion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the proof in the pudding is the series that they had against Dallas. I mean against yeah,
Yeah,
against
Dallas.
Dallas.
They gonna say if they want. Jose Alvarado wore CP3 down in that first series. Boy, now they talk
Man,
about, oh, he was hurt. He was hurt. Man, they knew you was old, so they put that pressure on him all series.
man, you already know they got to give CP excuse after excuse after excuse. I mean, just basically, he's gonna be another Barkley. He's gonna be another Karl Malone, another John Stockton, and that's fine. You still going into the Hall of Fame?
Hey, does it count if he wins the ring if he's coming off the bench?
Oh, he what?
If he's coming off the bench and wins the ring, does it count?
Oh, that's what he should do. That's what
You know,
That's what he should do. You know
hey,
what I'm saying?
imagine if he went over there and played with y'all for like the mid-level exemption next year, like
Man,
Cousins did.
look though. Remember Jamal Crawford? He was a
Yeah,
starter at one point, and then he went to the bench and became probably one of the greatest six men in the game.
you know what I'm saying? He's 37 years old. Like, if you want to get a ring at this point, like, you done made all
Right.
the millions and everything. It might be time for you to find a good team that you know that's going to contend and take a little hit on the money and go win one off the bench.
Hey, do like your ex teammate David West and come on over to the Warriors
Yeah.
and get you one. You know what I'm saying? And David West wasn't shy about that. He's like, I want to win. I want to win a ring, and the best chance for me to get that is with the Warriors. You
Mm-hmm.
know. So, but you know what though? I don't think CP would even allow himself to be a Warrior just because of the rivalry.
You can say
Which
that, but like, mm,
I mean, it's not even really a rivalry when you consider that the Warriors been beating up on him more than he's beat the Warriors. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, let me say, like, he done made his money. He coming off what 37 million last year. Like he made $1 million
man,
almost like every year he was alive. Like, and I'm gonna
plus
say
State
this:
Farm.
watch when CP leaves Phoenix. They're not gonna be the same thing. Especially
Oh, they
if Aiton leaves. If Aiton leaves on
woo,
top of that,
woo, woo. That's why they say when you put together a championship contending team, you have to do it right. You got like at least a 4-year window. Once you become a good team, you have a 4-year window. If you don't accomplish that in the 4 years, yeah, you'll still be a good team. It's just going to be a lot harder to get to that point.
shit, you gotta have the money and you gotta be willing to pay that luxury tax.
Man, and the Warriors ain't been shy about paying that.
Nah, y'all on the caked up.
Man, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is though, they don't mind paying that, but they don't mind paying that after they already put together a solid team.
Yeah, but like this what they said about us. Like they already said, we don't mind paying it either, but we only want to pay it like if we contended. And y'all already proved y'all contended most years. So if you contended, fuck it, pay it. But like you don't want to pay it and miss the playoff.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh shit, guess who we got in the building? We got the man in the building. What's good, Coffee?
Hey, what up? Can you hear me?
No.
nah, nah, y'all know my shit's all fucked up, man. So I didn't
Now
know
you
if you.
you loud like a pack of weed tonight.
Oh, cool. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
you
weird,
good.
man. I don't know. StreamYard be doing weird shit, man. Like I didn't know because you were planning to go live earlier,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, because I was busy at the office and all that, so I was like, let me just click the link and see if he ended up going live, and then I mean, you weren't, but anyways, man, it was like weird. My shit was like, oh, you gotta allow the microphone and all this, and then I don't
Yeah.
remember. It did that to me before, right? And then when I clicked it, it's weird. Sometimes it's like this isn't allowed to ask for your permission. All this weird shit. I don't know,
Hey,
bro.
anytime I click it out of the Instagram when he sends it on Instagram, it does me that. I gotta copy the
Oh,
link and then put it in my Chrome. Anytime I click off
yeah,
Instagram, it does me that.
yeah. That's what it
Man.
was doing earlier, bro. And then sometimes it's weird when I come on. It's like if I'm not on the mic. Like there was
Mm-hmm.
one time I was live like that, and it was like I was driving and I just had the shit sitting there, and it was like it couldn't hear me. But then when I plugged in the thing with a mic, it could. I don't know, bro. It'd be tripping,
That's
man.
some weird ass shit right there.
What's good with y'all though?
Oh man,
Chilling.
not much. We uh we, we was just talking about the playoffs.
Man, who you got now?
I already know who he got. That boy got
Oh
Golden
yeah,
State to the end.
man, it's Dub Nation over here.
Oh yeah, that's your squad, right?
Oh yeah,
I was just
the
telling dude
dynasty.
at the store earlier. I don't know if you were on that one. A couple of my lives, man. When I go in the store, remember? Were you in there with the rose combo?
Uh, I, I
Now,
don't
if you was
remember.
in there, yeah, no, that was like 2 hours, like 1 or 2 hours ago when I was talking about coffee, fucking picking up a little crack stem roses,
Oh, okay.
and then he asked the dude if he had roses, and the dude had.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like the last what was it? The last one you did or the last couple ones you did, I didn't even know you went live. I didn't get the
Yeah.
notification or anything, and by the time that I seen you had went live, you had all you was like I missed you by like 5 minutes.
Right, you gotta go over there and unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then reset the bell to all. Every time it starts doing that to me, I do that and I start getting notifications.
I gotta
Yeah, they
remember that.
yo, it's super weird. Like they do that to basically like all channels, all content creators. Where like I don't know, they'll either unsubscribe people or they'll just turn their notifications off. I don't know why, but it seems like they do it to me a lot because Lon watches every damn video and you damn near do too, but they still do. I don't know. Like it's weird, man.
Yeah, they just started doing that shit to me. Like it was one live you did probably like a few weeks ago, and I was just on YouTube. I was just scrolling through, not even worried about anything. And you know how they'll you know if you go live and then as soon as you go off, it'll still show like you're live.
Yeah.
Well, then I went. I was like, oh, okay. I seen you was live, so I went and clicked on the video, but then it just played the video back. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's man, I don't know. I can't even call it, bro. They do so much weird shit. But when the dude from the store though, basically like he kind of has been a part of a few of my lives. Like I go to the store so damn much, I'll be on there, and then like if we're talking about something, I may say something to do because like me and dude chop it up all the time. He's got like an interesting take on a lot of shit because he's from Ethiopia.
Oh,
And
He's
okay.
skinny. That's the one that's skinny.
yo, you know what's crazy, bro? Listen, he said, I don't know, bro. Like people who came to America from outside of America, like their views on shit is really interesting to me because a lot of times, if you ever notice, bro, like a lot of times when people come from outside of America, they flourish really, like they have a lot of success and
Mm-hmm.
shit. Like they just got different views than us, you know. Like I can't, like I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? We like there's just certain shit about the way just anyone, like no one in general, just period, like you know everything from your experiences in life to everything kind of like makes up who you are and your mentality and how you think of things and shit like that. And I don't know, I just noticed like
Right.
a lot of people who come from outside of America, I don't know, like they do really well. But anyways, bro, it's crazy. He's got a lot of Nipsey Hustle shit in there, right? And I
Uh-huh.
swear to God, bro, he looks like he could be um he looked like he could be related to Nip. Like he looks kind of more like Black Sam though, like his brother.
Oh yeah.
And one
I
time I
was.
said,
Oh,
bro,
go
I
ahead.
said to
Sorry.
him one time though, you look like yo, I was like I was talking to him the one time we got into all talking about Nip because he does music and shit and he was gonna get a feature with Nip. Like he showed me like DMs and everything that he had with him. And
Oh, okay.
you know, he's real heavy into Dr. Savy and all
Oh,
that.
okay.
And but
Yeah.
anyways, I was like, so then when I was thinking about it, I was like, man, yo, he kind of looks like he could be Nip's cousin or something. Like he looks a lot like Black Sam. And then I was like, yo, the next time I went in there, I said that to him, and he was like, yo, I swear to God, bro. He was like, you said it. He was like, I don't normally say it to people because people think that I'm saying it trying to sound cool or something. But he was like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm technically kind of like related to him because he was like, where my
Mm-hmm.
dad's from and where his dad are from like the same village. And he
Right.
was saying that like basically like everyone like because you know how it's different. It's not like in certain parts of the world it's different. It's not like America where like people move around and different things like that. So it's kind of like almost for the most part, if you're from the same village in a way, bloodline wise, you're related one way or another.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Oh
but
yeah.
uh but yeah, bro, we were talking about basketball today. And but yeah,
Uh-huh.
he just been in a couple combos on a couple of my lives when I go in there. But we were talking about basketball, and then I was telling him like how a lot of people don't know. I mentioned this before though that like the Clippers were originally the Buffalo Braves.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that
Now they don't.
they were Buffalo. I want to say for the most, at the most, maybe 4 years. It might even be less than that. And then they moved to San Diego, were the San Diego Clippers,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't even know that. I thought they went straight to LA. But that show, that Winning Time show we was talking about, you watched that shit, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because the first game they play on there in Magic's rookie season, they're playing the Clippers and they're in San Diego.
Oh yep. They sure were in San Diego, and then they drove up a few miles and became LA, which I always thought was crazy because I'm like, why y'all got two LA teams playing in the same building?
Yeah, that's like who did that too? Or no, the Rams and the Raiders were never in the same building, right?
The Rams played. Let's see. The Raiders played at the Coliseum, and then the Rams. Wait, hold on. Did the Rams? No. The Rams and the Raiders both did share the Coliseum. That's right. They did.
That's where it was with the baseball field, right?
No, that's the one with the track, field on there.
Which one had the baseball?
Uh,
That was the Niners?
yeah. That was the Niners and the Raiders when they were up in Oakland.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shit. Now the Chargers did the same thing. They went from San Diego to LA, which is kind of weird. Not weird,
Yeah,
but
well,
it just feels. I always want to call them San Diego still.
right. Well, the Chargers were originally LA to begin with. They were the original LA franchise before the Rams.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that.
I'm going to hot tub. I just heard it.
It was crazy when they moved to St. Louis. And there was the St. Louis Cardinals were an NFL team too.
Oh yeah, who turned out to be the and then they ended up moving down to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy too. I was like, what? You mean there was a football team named the St. Louis Cardinals too? I was like, okay.
Yeah, this dude that was a staff member in like home that I was in when I was younger was like, I was offensive lineman. Two of the dudes in there used to play in the NFL at one point in time, but one dude was like, I was an offensive lineman for the Cardinals for 2 years, but he was like the St. Louis Cardinals, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Well, sure enough, they were.
Yeah.
I'm over here cleaning it up.
Oh shit!
What
what is clean over there?
What kind is that? No, the piece.
Oh, it's a 9mm Beretta.
Oh, okay. Because I always say I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Like I know nothing about weapons.
Oh, that's clean.
I'm about to share this. Or no, wait. I should share the.
You can share it. They got some people that might come over.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to figure out if I should share it. The link. Like the link that I got is the one that takes you right into actually join the chat, or if I should just go into YouTube and share like the live that way. I'm trying.
If I share it on live,
Yeah.
they're not all gonna join the show. You know that.
Yeah, I had I had texted you Coffee. Hey Lonnie, did you hear about the rumor about Crip Mac?
Yeah, about him being dead, I seen some shit like that. And then I seen ODM Slim speaking on and talking about, like, y'all crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. I seen ODM Slim. I seen ODM Slim clearing it up before I seen exactly, like, what the fuck was being said.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was going on. I just happened to jump on YouTube and Shots by Manzo had put that clip up of Slim talking about it and showing a Crip Mac was alive and well. I'm like, what the fuck? Internet, these internet people.
That's it.
I'm like, y'all be going to great lengths to try to say, oh, this person died. Like, come on now, stop that.
Yeah, they always do some shit like that. This little
Yeah.
motherfucker though, it's always a bitch to get that fucking that guy riding that spring back on it. It's a motherfucker sometimes. Oh, I kind of hate taking it apart here and that motherfucker fucking. It's a bitch to get it back together with that spring, but you know how it
Mm-hmm.
is. You gotta keep that motherfucker clean,
Oh yeah.
or it's gonna
Hell
do you
yeah.
dirty when you need it.
Man. The last thing you want to do is to have that motherfucker lock up on you. Be like,
I'll be
fuck.
running. I'll be running and grab the other one. I might go get that one next and clean that motherfucker too.
Yeah, I need to hit the shooting range. I ain't been to the range in hell long.
I'm about to buy my wife one because I don't these couple I got. I don't think she's gonna be any good at really shooting. She
Oh
got smaller
yeah.
hands and shit. I'm gonna buy her like a little 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Something small she can tuck away up in the purse.
Yeah, I've been looking at them.
Yeah, I'll be trying to tell these females. I'm like, y'all better go get y'all one. I don't want no gun. I'm like, you ain't gotta get no big gun. They make guns small too.
Yeah,
True.
all right. They
I
still hurt.
I right. Hey, I be telling them, the fun thing about small guns is you can play ping pong with those.
But
They be like,
motherfucker get
huh?
you.
Yeah,
Motherfucker get
exactly.
you. Motherfucker still hurt.
Man, shoot, it start bouncing off every ligament and organ and vessel you got inside your body.
Hell yeah.
They be like,
Watch.
oh yeah.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what I got these motherfuckers.
Woo! Man, I'm
Black
coming out there to
Rambo.
fuck with you. I'm coming out there to fuck with you.
Fucking Black Rambo. I think he's written on him.
Oh yeah, you got them ones. Oh yeah,
It's
the
written.
motherfucker going is gonna feel that.
It's written on the bottom of it. Black Rambo. That's my dog. He live in
Oh,
Thibodeau. I know him. I actually know him. Know him. He on
oh,
YouTube too.
okay.
He got like 1 million subscribers on there.
Oh, he do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit, I'm
He
about
got
to
a big
tap in
ass
over
gun
there.
collection. Got a big ass gun collection.
Man, see that? See, I need to tap in to more gun channels because shit, I love guns.
I'd like to learn
Eh,
more. Like I know nothing about them, but I'd like to learn more.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I remember the first time I pulled the trigger on one. It was like a euphoric feeling.
They ain't gonna lie. That's why people fuck up at. They pull the trigger on one and they feel like they got all the power in the world, not realizing a lot of people got them.
Man, exactly. Exactly. And then too, I'll be cracking up about people will be thinking you can just shoot a gun and that's all it takes. I be having to tell people now you gotta worry about that drawback. You gotta worry about that kick. Cause
Yeah, recall for the next one.
exactly. I've seen people literally blow out their whole shoulder are forgetting about a kickback on certain guns. I'm like, try to tell you.
Yo, remember 50 Cent said a little dude hurt his arm letting off that eagle.
Oh yeah, I remember that verse.
He said, big old black Bentley, big old black 9, clap your ass on some black on black crime. That was crazy lyrics. I was like, what?
Yeah, yeah, hella crazy. But the moral of the story is: do not be a Lil Wayne. Do not be a Lil Wayne.
That's it.
Oh yeah, Little Wayne cheddar bobbed himself, didn't he?
Well,
Yep.
he came out. He came out later and said that he was trying to kill himself. Like,
Real?
Yeah, he sure did. I like. You should have just stuck with the original story.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Dad. You gonna say I was trying to kill my? No, you was messing around with the gun. The gun went off and you shot yourself.
When was that? Like long time ago?
I forgot when he came out and said that.
like about a couple of years ago.
When did he actually shoot himself though?
Oh, this is when he was
Yeah,
younger.
like 11 or 12 years old, some shit like that.
When
Yo, remember too, Weezy said when he lost his virginity, he got like violated by an older broad or something like that.
he got violated by Birdman. He just tried to say a female to cover this shit up.
Yo, man, there's definitely some weird shit about Birdman to me. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Man, all of them though. If you look at that whole camp, there's something
Well,
wrong with all of them fools.
that they clean now.
Woo!
You know
Yeah, that
that's
sounded
why
good right there.
homie too.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Weirdos flock together.
Facts, bro. Bro, I was just
You know,
doing one of my video comments that I just one of my recent videos is doing pretty well. It had like 40 comments. I don't know if you've seen the one that was about Heron and the little Meech thing. And someone like I was talking about, like because I don't know if you've seen if Lon showed it to you where the one dude was like, yo, I did heroin in my video. But I was talking about it and I was just saying, how like, the typical convo, like in the hip hop culture, if you did drugs, you used to be looked at as a basehead other than like smoking weed or drinking. But then, pills took over and this and that. And then I was like, now we got this guy, saying he did heroin in his video. Like, whether it's a publicity stunt or not, I don't know. But someone was like, yo, don't forget BG and Turk and them. They and I remember hearing some shit. Someone claims that Birdman used to feed them H. So, he could fuck with their finances. Like they were not paying attention. They were just like, yo, I'm not sick. I got me a fix.
Oh yeah, shoot. I want to say VG was the first one to come out and expose him on that shit. Because BG was hooked on that shit hard.
I know he talked about using it, but did he say Birdman was feeding it to him?
Yep.
Yeah,
because Birdman because BG had started to realize he wasn't getting paid. So every time he would go to Birdman would give him some hop. And then BG, you know what I'm saying? Because he knew BG was an addict. So he used the drugs to keep from having to pay him.
Yep.
That's some dirty shit, man.
Yeah, that's why BG, like, you know what I'm saying? I got love for everybody else. But when it comes to a Birdman, shit, fuck him.
There you go, Jay.
Think about it, right? Juvie left and come back like 3 times. Wayne had beef with Birdman at one point, but like BG left and just that was it. He never came back. He never fucked with him again.
Nah, he stayed true to it. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, think about it. You click up with some dudes and y'all make his. I mean, they made history. I mean, they was literally like one of the first groups, if not the first groups, to actually implement a hip hop term and have it end up in the dictionary.
And
you know what I'm saying?
When you say implement the term and have it what?
The term bling.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they came out with that song Bling Bling, that term got used so much, and it became so popular that they ended up putting that word into the dictionary.
Yeah, facts.
I was like, well, shit, okay, and they started wearing platinum and shit, and I was like, oh, okay, I know why they doing the whole platinum thing, because No Limit was all about wearing 18 karat golds, and you know what I'm saying, they was gold out. So that was to separate them from No Limit, so nobody would get misinterpreted about who was who, even though you had motherfuckers in both camps that was from opposite sides.
You seen the J?
Oh yeah,
That's the same one.
Nah, that's a 45.
that motherfucker is straight.
We're gonna have to start calling you Mister Get the Strap.
Uh,
Lon the Don, aka Mister Get the Strap,
It
For
ain't never too
real.
far away.
aka Arsenal 504.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a Ruger.
Yo, do you
That
go like
motherfucker too.
target practice and shit?
Yeah, they got one not far from my house.
Yo, is
It just
Louisiana
costs so much
open
these days.
carry?
Huh?
Louisiana's open carry?
Yeah. I can walk
What's
around with that bitch on my fucking side anywhere I go.
Kaylee's gun laws like?
Strict.
Like New York?
man,
Cali don't
look.
play.
But
You,
look though.
you can have it legally. New York, you can't. Really.
Now, but look though. Out here, there's something that a lot of people don't know about. In certain counties, as long as you have the proper paperwork, you can have an open carry. I didn't find that out until about maybe like 5 years ago. I want to say 6. Nah, it was about 7 years ago.
Man, when I lived in Florida, it was crazy. It was like everyone had open carry and shit and had their guns, but then like there would always be a big issue because when they would get pulled over, like, you know, they had to be like, yeah, I have a firearm in the car. And then they would always like this is from me kicking it with people. They'd always be like, yeah, like, you know, I'd get pulled over and I'd tell them like, yeah, I have a weapon in the car, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like a weird thing because say you're even just getting pulled over for speeding, I guess right away, right off the rip, you're supposed to let them know. So then they end up searching your car. And then they used to get mad too because they'd be like, yo, like I'd have my shit. But
just
bro,
because
they'd be
I
like,
take you, I got a weapon in the car, don't give you the right to search that motherfucker.
I mean, they all always would. They would tell me, and then it would turn into a whole thing too, where like they'd always get mad because they'd say, "Oh, the cop put the gun in the fucking." I had it in here, and then the cop took it apart and put it in the trunk, or I don't know.
They do. They take it whenever you got a gun like that, and they take it out the car. They take it and they pull the magazine out of it and make sure it's empty. Then they put it in your trunk when they go to leave. It's for their safety.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Bills.
Fuck.
There was a Bills player a couple of years ago who was at a water park in Ohio, and he almost got shot because like I guess he was.
We lost him?
Oh, he muted himself. Hey, you muted, Coffee. Well, they always messing with his shit. But yeah, sure. I think every state should be open carry.
Shit, they were starting to make it to where you didn't even it was starting to try to pass it, but they passed in sections to where if you could legally buy one, you don't have to go there and get the concealed weapons license. You would just conceal it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I they make more out of these guns than they really should. It's like guns is not the problem.
well, no, I tell you what, I was open carrying, which is legal to open carry. But when that storm hit, man, for the next like 2 or 3 weeks, I didn't go nowhere without the pistol like with me.
Oh, I didn't know who the fuck that was. Motherfucker talking hella loud.
Yeah, Corey jumped back in, but yeah, shit. Cause I was sleeping out there like the first night after the hurricane. I was sleeping out there on the like the front little table. Like the
Uh-huh.
front of my yard, the front of my yard got a fence around it. So like we got like a
Oh,
little
okay.
like a little patio table like on the driveway. I was
Oh,
sleeping
okay.
with my head on the table with the 45 right in my hand.
You had to.
Hell yeah, that generator running.
Yeah, because shoot. It was bad out there. Every time they would show what was going on out there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about the news portion. I'm talking about the people
Yeah,
that actually went in the trenches and was actually showing what was really going on. I'm like, that's a goddamn shame. Talking about we're gonna come and help the people. We're gonna send FEMA out there. Fuck FEMA.
what the fuck is going on? Oh, I hit a toy.
What?
You see that right now, huh?
Out here blowing my phone up.
Yo, J Billy.
Oh yeah.
So what happened with those girls walking off on Raw?
Oh. Okay. So the story goes. Sasha and Naomi were the women tag team champions, right? and
Right.
and they were going to have that match called it's a 6-pack challenge.
Okay.
Where it's like everybody comes in and I think you could tag other people in, or I think it's just like everybody goes at it. So basically, whoever wins that gets a shot at the Raw Women's title. Well, the storyline was supposed to go. Naomi was going to pin Sasha and then get the shot. Sasha didn't like that storyline because it made no sense. Why would you have my tag team partner pin me?
Wait, the winner gets a shot at what title?
At the Raw Women's title.
Oh, okay.
And so she didn't like the storyline. Now, keep in mind,
That kind of makes sense though. Like tag team champs, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I fuck with you, but I gotta get that shot. Like, I don't know.
well,
That could work.
it would have made sense if the goal was to turn Sasha heel, because then that way you could build the tension, because like, oh, you beat me, you got the shot, I came back to to reclaim something that I lost, so I feel like you're taking that away from me. So now I'm gonna start doing things and then kind of build up that heel turn. Then
Right.
then then pull the trigger with them losing the tag team titles, but losing the tag team titles because Sasha turned her back on Naomi. But that's not how the storyline was going to go. The storyline was going to go Naomi beats Sasha, gets the title match, and then still continue being tag team champions moving forward.
I don't know. I think that could possibly worked. I mean, we'll never know since they left, though.
Right. Well, the other thing is that Sasha had left the company before, because of creative. So this was the second time that she walked out on the company. Now it came out earlier or yesterday now that both of them,
one.
both of them did.
They both did.
Yeah, they went to the office, put the belts on the table, and walked out.
Man, that could be a work though, bro.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, hold on, y'all. My earpiece came out. Okay. WWE publicly spoke about what they did on Raw and SmackDown, and announced that both of them have been suspended. So it's a legit thing. You know, a lot of people thought it was a work at first, but nah, it's a legit thing. You got wrestlers coming out. Some are supporting Sasha. The majority of everybody, especially coming from WWE, have basically turned their back on her. And Sasha, she stopped following WWE, and she blocked everybody on the roster.
I don't know, bro. I'm still skeptical, bro, because they're on, like, you never know nowadays, you know?
Yeah, well, you know, I could side with you on that, except for the fact that she already has walked out on the company before.
Now, hey, Kobe, you said you don't know nothing about guns. You know what this is?
A hollow tip? Is that a hollow tip?
It's definitely a hollow tip. That's an AK round.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You got one of them joints too?
Maybe.
Oh, that shit gonna slice you up.
He said maybe.
Man,
you already done showed the other ones. Ain't no.
Yeah, when you start talking about like assault rifles and shit, motherfuckers, sometimes shit go a little bit worse than a handgun.
Oh yeah. They get hella sensitive. Oh my goodness, assault rifles.
Yeah, you start talking assault rifles and shit.
Yeah.
I'm in the tub.
They get hella sensitive.
Like, oh my goodness. It's gonna be another school shooting.
Now the feds are officially on this live.
7.62 by 30, girl.
There will be no shootings of anything.
No, these are protection rounds only.
Educational purposes.
Hey, watch, you gonna laugh at this shit. Watch this shit. Show y'all something. I've been in to show y'all something moves tonight.
Oh, but hey, Coffee. You know, the other interesting thing about that situation is Sasha Banks' contract is up here in a few months.
Yeah, she was a bounce.
How long has she been with WWE, bro?
since 2014, 15.
Yo, what
Well, look at
happened
this.
to, bro, remember that girl with the red hair?
Becky Lynch.
Nah. The girl that like no one liked. Like I don't know if you ever watched the Divas reality show.
Oh, you talking about Eva Marie.
Yeah, whatever happened to her?
She left, came back, and then left again.
Look at this brick.
Hated her.
True. I actually follow her on a Facebook.
Well, that's five hundred rounds.
Woo! Oh yeah, you ready? You ready to hold down the fort? Like don't you come
500
over
AK
here.
rounds. 500 AK rounds. Hollow point. I'll be like that video I sent you, sweeping the street.
Oh yeah.
That dude was lighting that street down.
Man. All you seen was sparks.
People running.
Oh yeah, they was getting the hell up out of there.
What y'all talking about?
Video of a dude shooting in New Orleans.
Oh.
He had like an AK, I don't even know what he had, something automatic. It was dark, I couldn't see what the fuck it was.
Do y'all know whose birthday just passed?
Who?
I love it when you call me Big Papa.
Oh yeah, I seen his son.
Air.
I seen his son perform on the 50th birthday or whatever.
Yeah, I seen that. He be 50. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I think Pac's 50th passed like last year, right?
Yep. Yeah, they were only a year apart. A year and a month. A year and a month.
Their deaths were almost that amount apart too, right?
It was like what was it, 6 months?
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Shout out Biggie Smalls. Yeah, I'm gonna touch on all that. You know what I'm saying on the live later.
Tomorrow. Well, tonight, yeah.
Of the sun, the livest one, representing BK to the fullest.
That's how the story was.
Yo, what do you say with the Mac in the back of the door paneling?
Oh yeah, Biggie was spitting that shit.
It's unbelievable. Biggie Smalls is the illest. It's unbelievable.
Shit. Biggie had them bars. And he, you know what I'm saying, he just knew how to put them words together, and that shit just sounded so fucking dope.
Y'all ever seen when they would talk about those like kind of suspect weird bars he had though?
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
You talking about the one I suck your daddy pig? Yeah.
And throw him over a bridge.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh no. Hey, look. I know Biggie was doing some weirdo shit.
He was kind of on some like horrorcore shit.
Well,
yeah.
Do you think Lil Kim is a freak? Yes. So if he was doing something with her, he was doing some freaky shit with her. Yes.
Remember 50 said, I thought Lil Kim was hot till she started fucking with a nose. She got that Michael Jackson look now. I just seen a video of her the other day, and it's like, damn, why'd you do that shit to yourself, girl?
Man.
Hey, but if you ever get the chance, you still gotta smash just because you can say you did it.
The lights will have to be out.
I mean, it don't matter.
I used to live
Man, sure. I don't know how good it would be at this point, though.
It might be good. You don't know.
Shit, because you know, little a little Kim a bop.
Remember that rumor I was talking about? Like everyone heard that rumor in the whole world before social media.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
About
You still gotta do it though.
About her getting her stomach pumped.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's funny though. Adam 22 was talking about that shit, and he's like, that's obviously had to be a rumor, but he's like, it's funny though, like that if they were like, oh shit, we gotta pump her stomach, and then right away they'd be like, get CSI in here. We need to test how much different semen is in here.
Yeah.
Remember the rumor was always like, oh, she got her stomach pumped. There was 11 different semen in her.
I wouldn't put it past anything. I wouldn't put an artist. I wouldn't put it past anything because all I gotta do is think about Marilyn Manson and what he did.
Well, that was fake too.
Yeah, that was a rumor too.
But like I ain't saying like you just roll up on little Kim and smack. You go take a shower and then come out and then you handle up on her. She gotta go take a shower first.
Yeah, I couldn't do it just because I know Biggie was up in that and I know C's was up in that.
I'm gonna be Eskimo brothers with Biggie. Fuck it.
Oh, so you watched the league, Lonnie?
Huh?
You must have watched the league if you know about Eskimo brothers.
Nuh-uh.
That's where that came from, the league.
I know what Eskimo brothers is. I don't know if it just came from the league.
You guys gotta watch the league. I watch it.
I've heard about that.
Right when football season is about to start, I watch it every year.
Coffee always asks me if I watch something, and the answer is always no. I don't watch TV like that. I ain't watched TV in like months.
We got somebody up in the building. Mata. I don't know how to pronounce that first part.
Super Miata, bro.
Hey, Miata, bro. What's good, my G? That's the homie right there. Long time.
Okay.
That's how it is. Now this is I don't know who this is. Mahadra Jesus.
What's going on? Thank you for stopping.
How you doing, Jesus?
Who is it?
Mahadra Jesus. Hopefully I got the Mahadra right. I don't know. Might be wrong if so. I apologize.
Miata bro is the homie though. I'm not sure.
That's what I. Yeah, that's what I thought he was saying. But no, I checked it. But
you what?
I checked the chat as I knew it was Miata bro.
Who's Jesus though?
I don't know. That's his name.
Just Jesus?
No, it's Mahadra Jesus. I'm trying. I walked away from it. Hold on. It's.
Yo, what's good though, Miata Bros? That's the homie right there, man.
Well, it's not him. I thought it was Miata Bros when he was saying his name like that. That's what I thought he came over, but it's MAHADIARIFF Jesus.
I've never heard them, but good looking for coming through.
Yeah. I'm saying.
How the fuck did you think that was Miata Bros?
Because how he was saying and pronouncing it. I never looked at it when he was saying with the M like that.
I got you.
I had never looked at it. So like when he was saying like trying to pronounce it, I thought it was Miata Bros. He's like Miha. I was saying Miata Bros.
Yeah, I just seen Jesus.
I
seen Jesus.
Y'all remember Slim Jesus?
Yep.
It was like, yo, he disappeared as quick as he popped up.
Yep. Because people was watching that laughing at him, not watching that enjoying it.
But this is the thing, bro. like, it's not just that he was like memed out and, you know, clearly was saying like, yo, I'm not a G and all that, but like the music wasn't that good to me. You know what I'm saying? Like some people might look at it as corny kind of, but like at least, but like they might have good music. His music, I didn't fuck with it like that.
Sure, I didn't either.
A lot of people watched it one time, laughed at it, kept it moving.
Like this is not good.
And hopefully he saved his money. Bro, you remember that dude, Brian Silver?
From what?
He used to be on like social media. There's a white dude, funny looking motherfucker that was that Grakata.
Oh, now that you
If you
said that,
seen
he sound familiar.
if you seen him, you probably know who he is. But he had went to jail. I remember when they like surrounded his house. Now he done came back and he's like full out the closet, gay as hell.
Mm.
He be on Instagram talking about going doing shit with dudes and shit. I'm like,
Mm.
I don't know if he
He
does
got
that shit just for like attention or what he's doing it for, but he's full blown out there now.
he got turned out.
Yep. I turned in one of the two.
Right. Like, oh, I feel comfortable. I've always felt this way.
Right, he was making money for a minute off of all that shit on I think it was on Facebook.
Oh, I believe it. It's a lot of them weirdos over there.
Oh yeah. Gotta let man, my two dogs went to fighting earlier. Come on.
Oh, they was.
Yeah. Pitbull was on her ass. I had to kick her off. Come on.
Oh, damn stubborn ass pit bulls.
And he caught her ear too, because her ear was bleeding. So I had to put some super glue on it and close that shit up.
Oh, okay. Dang.
And like they ain't had no food or nothing. I don't know what the fuck they was fighting for.
Sure, you know.
Yeah, shit crazy.
Dogs just, I don't know, man. I don't know what be going on with their heads sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And when you tell them to come here and chill out and all that, they just be like, I don't hear you.
He old now though. He ain't old. He's like fucking like 10 or 11 years old.
Oh, woo. Like he up there. I'm tired. I just want to chill out. Sure, oh, okay. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I gotta give me another dog. I ain't had a dog in hell long. Sure, I used to have a. I
Especially with
used to
my
have
wife.
this.
Especially with my wife being at home like at night when I'm working at night and she's at home by herself. I gotta keep the dog in the damn house.
Oh man, for sure. Cause they gonna be like, hey, somebody's here and ain't supposed to be here, and I'm about to let them know to bounce.
And be like, let's see if you can see it at night. Like,
yeah.
Like, look, I got a fence around like my front yard.
Oh, okay.
So like, I go open my front door. I go open my front door and let them right out.
Oh yeah. Don't try it.
and then I could rack
Yeah.
up that vacation.
Yeah, I had a German Shepherd part husky. She was hella big.
I'm gonna say he's probably like 95 pounds right now.
Oh, okay.
Like the last time I weighed him, it's been a while, but like he was a little bit bigger. He was a little bit over 100. I'm gonna say like 95 right now.
Hey, you know what I tripped out about? Uh, this was a long time ago. We was we had went to one of my folks' spots, and 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 she had a German Shepherd, and it was a good dog. Came up, wanted to play and stuff. I didn't realize German Shepherds can jump that high.
Bro,
I was like,
you
oh nah.
you ever seen them take like a Catahoula, or they take a pit bull and they run them up in the trees for the raccoons? Them bitches get
Oh
it, bro.
man,
Them bitches get it.
yeah, for real. I was like, I didn't know they was that damn athletic.
Yeah, them motherfuckers fucking run up a tree in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, that's a bad comment. It's like, okay, you're not finna get away from me because I'm faster than you. You're not
Mm-hmm.
finna jump this fence because I could jump over this fence. And then when I get on you, I'm not going nowhere because I got lockjaw.
Yeah, that shit be serious.
Yeah, for real.
They use them pit bulls to hunt the wild pigs around here too.
Oh, I believe it.
They said that they use like 4 of them, and they actually put like the like a little chest protector on them, cause the pig's horn really don't hit them in the chest, but sometimes they still get fucked up on them. And like they'll take 4 of them, like they'll track them, and then they come up and shoot them.
Oh
But
yeah.
the four like pit bulls will like put like corner them. I wouldn't mind shooting at the pigs from the helicopter. That shit was fun as fuck.
Huh.
All them pigs be running like crazy and they be knocking them down.
Yeah. Ding,
They got
ding,
them on
ding.
YouTube. You can look it
Oh
up.
yeah.
Hunting wild pigs from like a helicopter. All kind of videos pop up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Them bitches be running. They get hit with that bullet and they do like a whole front flip.
What the
Oh
hell are you
shit.
talking about?
Hmm?
What the hell are you talking about?
When they hunt the pigs from the helicopters,
When they what?
hunt the wild pigs with the helicopters.
A wild boar?
Yeah, from a helicopter.
They shoot them?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yo, remember Gunplay?
Hmm.
He went wild boar hunting.
He spends a lot of time in New Orleans. He's actually been working with a guy I know from my side of town.
Oh,
Yo, I
Game
guess
C, what's
Gunplay
happening?
like cut his hair and kind of trying to like switch it
Good
up.
guy. Yeah, well, he was saying and all that shit.
Yo, he OD'd on accident on ketamine, bro.
Like, ketamine, you can't really OD on.
Well, I guess he thought it was cocaine. Like I guess he was trying to buy coke, and the dude accidentally gave him ketamine. And I guess I never even seen ketamine in my life. I've heard of it, but I never actually seen it. I've met a lot of people who did it, but he was saying that they look similar.
Well,
So we got the ketamine thinking it was coke and blew down like a couple big ass rails.
Yeah, well, ketamine is a tranquilizer. So
Yeah, so
by the time you take too much of it, you know, tranquilize yourself. You're gonna be stuck in a fucking position you just can't move.
that's basically exactly what he said.
Well, you won't OD and die. You just be stuck in a K hole. They call it. You're gonna be stuck. Can't move.
Yeah, that's what happened. He was expecting to get all geeked up off the yayo and ended up paralyzed.
At least it wasn't fentanyl.
Yeah, you'd be paralyzed for real, for life, for an eternity.
Real. You still there like, fuck, why did I do that shit?
Like fuck, I didn't know it was ketamine. I mean, I didn't know it was fentanyl. Fuck.
Oh, let me put this PSA out. Say no to drugs, kids. And for you
Damn.
grown-ups, if you want to be stupid, that's your choice. But I'm telling you, don't do it.
Probably sound like you over there brushing his teeth. Oh, they do.
That's exactly what I'm doing. PSA, everyone, make sure you brush your teeth at least twice a day. No
At
one
least.
wants to talk to a stinking mouth motherfucker.
Got that right.
And wash your ass too.
Yeah, please do that. Stop coming out in public smelling like horse manure and shit.
Man, I used to have a homie, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck his deal was, cause like he dressed all right, like he seemed to care about himself, but like, bro, he just always stunk bad. And he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm about to take a shower," and shit. It's just like, yo, like, not even trying to be funny. It's like, damn, bro, like, you not know how to bathe, right? Like, what are we
Man,
talking?
he had to take a shower putting the same dirty clothes back on.
Yo, when I was in one home when I was growing up, they had classes where they taught us how to like bathe, like wash your hair and shit. You know, being a kid, I laugh at this shit. There was really kids that like didn't really know how to bathe, bro.
I mean, they was
Yeah.
never taught right. They over there
Yeah,
wiping their ass with the face rag before they wipe their face. Come on, bro.
Right.
You gotta wash your
Right.
face first, crazy.
yeah. Remember that? Ashy Larry said that. Wash your face, then wash your ass. Don't do it the other way. You're going backwards.
Yeah, shit face.
Yeah, you gotta start off with your face. You don't want to wash your feet and then wash your face. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Facts. Facts, facts, facts. If you love me, tell me you love me. Don't stare at me, man. I hate to be in the for clapping one at my fans.
What the fuck? But fuck, I was about to say. I want to say something a minute ago before we started talking about how you supposed to bathe and shit.
Yeah, bro, there was really cats that like, and like I said, I'm like 12, 13, laughing about this. Like, it just didn't compute with me. Like, there was really cats that like, there was some really
Oh,
neglect, bro. There
hey,
was some
after I
kids
know what I
super
was about to say.
neglected, bro.
Yeah, after Katrina, that was the last time I rode a fucking Greyhound. Cause I was in Houston, visiting my mom, and I had left my car here. So like, I rode a Greyhound from fucking Houston to fucking Lake Charles, and then somebody picked me up in Lake Charles, and I drove back with them. Man, it took me like 14 hours to go like a 2 hour like ride right there. They were stopping at every damn bus station. They had this old ass lady on there talking about she had been on the fucking Greyhound bus for like 9 days coming from San Francisco. Talk about fucking stink.
Whew.
Ugh.
My God.
Whew. Whew.
All them people trying to get back home too. That bus was packed. I'd never ride another grade. I walk.
Man, I remember I got on the train one time, and this dad and son had came and sat next to me. Oh my God, that was horrible.
Yeah, this lady, like, she probably didn't take a shower before she left. She was bad.
Yeah, oof.
But today felt like a funny ass day, bro. I never even left the house. I know how much I work and shit. I leave almost every day. I stayed home. I didn't move. I didn't go nowhere. It fucking felt great though.
Oh man, there's nothing like feeling like super clean, like super fresh out the tub, rinsed off, moisturized, teeth brushed, you know what I'm saying? Because yo, people think this is crazy, but I'm telling you, bro, this shit for real works. If after you shower or bath or whatever, I like to take baths now because like it helps with my joint pain and shit, but I still rinse in the shower after. But anyways, when you're all clean and good, you take extra virgin olive oil and just take like a penny size, like a dab, you know what I'm saying? Put it on your face, your arms, like your whole skin everywhere. And leave that shit on for like 5 minutes, then rinse off. Then when you get out, put cocoa butter all over too. That should keep
Call me
you.
over there. Call me over there. All wrestling.
That should keep you super. Keep your skin super moisturized and all that. People are like, you put oil on. I'm like, I'm telling you, man, you'll never feel so.
Man, nah, real shit though. Cause if you with somebody, or if you trying to get with somebody, or whatever the case may be, you don't want to have dry ass skin and shit. You know what I'm saying? Skin feeling like sandpaper and shit. You don't want your other half, you know what I'm saying, having to feel all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely don't want to be touching her and she got skin like sandpaper.
Shit, Cole, you gotta make sure you
White
catch the
people
10.
get ashy too, man. Bill Burr has a good comedy routine about that.
You gotta catch the 10 minutes. I jumped on
Because
AZ's
I
live
think
last
Bill
night.
Burr's wife is black.
Like I told him, I said, look,
Really?
I got 10 minutes before I gotta go. Like I jumped on, and somehow like you came up, and I was like, I said, yeah. I said my dog loves them little fucking crack roses and shit, but he's still my dog.
Hey, God MC. God MC, what's good, bro? I don't know if you're still in here. Salute, God MC. I didn't know you were in here, like, because I couldn't see the chat.
Yeah, I started talking my shit like I normally do with a coffee, but you wasn't there. She's like, you gotta go click on it and go listen to it.
I'm going to the store.
Is it okay if we come?
Okay.
Without you.
I'm over here putting together a Supermax blunt.
Max it out.
Yeah,
What are you
Putting like
talking
a
about? A
whole
blend of
fucking.
weed?
Yeah, I done waxed down my wood. I done put the weed in it. Now I'm taking some of the because the wax I got this Ruts crumble, so I'm just taking like little pieces out of it and then dropping it on top of the weed.
Yo, what was the deal with the whole Obama runts thing?
Oh, I have no idea.
You ever heard of that shit? Obama runts?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit was flowing around out here. Yeah, I don't know what the big deal
What
was.
they say all those oils are. Yeah, oils is like good for the body.
Man, facts.
Nah, but yo, Bill Burr, I think, is married to a black chick. and he had a good comedy thing about that. Like that, he was like, I never put on lotion till I was like dating this black girl, and she was like, "You don't put on lotion?" And then they were talking about the whole ashy thing, and she was like, "Look," and she scratched his arm, and he was like, "Flakes is just going everywhere." Like white people get ashy too. It might be harder to see, but yeah.
Yeah, black people get. I get actually that shit just stands out. Like, don't be coming outside looking ashy, especially on your elbows and your knees.
They don't get made fun of.
Mm-mm. Because that'll be the first thing.
Lon, you still over there? You can still hear Lon cocking and.
Nah, I already picked this shit up. I was opening the freezer looking to see what they have, some ice cream or something like that.
Yo, he's
go.
playing with that joint like it's remember them old WWE crack 'em,
Nah.
bend 'em figures where the joints would crack and shit.
Yeah.
I already picked them up. It's picked up. Clean them already. The case is closed. I'm opening a Reese's actually. Look. White chocolate Reese's.
Oh, that reminds me, I got some ho-hos.
Oh,
those are good as hell, man.
Man, I used to love those growing up. I ate those
them hoes?
Man, them hoes. Them hoes.
You love them hoes?
Them hoes, dog. Them hoes.
Damn, y'all. Yo, what? I gotta tap out because my shit is low, and I gotta run to the store, so it's gonna most definitely die. But when I get back, y'all are still on, I'll tap back in. It sucks too because I was just about to try to figure out whatever you like. Talk candy bars, man.
I mean, you jump on when you get back. It don't matter. I'm gonna be up a while.
Yo, y'all fuck with yeah, yo. You know about Chunkies?
Not like mine.
Most
slim.
people don't know about Chunkies.
My hoes gotta be slim, Carl.
But yeah, yo, I'll be back on in like 10. If y'all are on, I'm gonna breeze through. But like you said, Lon, if not, I might start something up. I don't know, but I'll be back, y'all.
Okay, for sure.
All right.
He gonna eat them chunky hoes.
Them chunky hoes.
StreamYard is like crazy. StreamYard is like crazy on the battery. Oh, I see why it wasn't. The whole time I thought it was charging and it wasn't charging. That outlet don't work.
Damn it.
I hate when that shit happens. I was like, damn, how is my shit so low?
Bro, you need one of these, and you need one of these quick.
But all right, y'all, I'll be back.
You need you a good battery, bro.
Oh yeah. Sure, I need one of those too.
I'm gonna get 10,000 ohms or whatever, man. I'll charge that. I'll recharge my whole phone while I'm on stream, yo.
Yeah, I need that.
There ain't nothing but like $20 at the max at Walmart. 10,000 ohms or whatever is good enough.
Oh, okay. Sure, I'm about to take my ass on over there and fight through the Mexican ladies in there.
It's in the back, but electronics, they got them. Get you I wouldn't get nothing smaller than 10,000. But you charge it 10,000, I'm telling you, you can go anywhere and fully charge your damn phone.
Okay.
And you could be out and about. As long as that thing is charged, you hook the little wire, hit your phone on there, bring that bitch all the way back up to almost like the least I get up to is like 96.
Oh, okay.
While I'm playing on it.
Yeah, I rarely let mine go all the way up to 100.
Yeah, I think that's why I was so cool. He definitely needs something like that because this shit be dying while he be on stream too.
Yeah, for real. I've noticed that too.
Like I could take that fucking battery and walk around the fucking neighborhood and bullshit on it for like hours and my shit ain't gonna die.
Yeah, I definitely need to invest in that.
It's definitely, man, my phone barely touches the outlet now. So like I'll just charge that and then my phone dies, I'll just use that and then I'll throw that back on the charger and by the time my phone dies, it's charged up again. So like it's always mobile. Always
Oh
got nothing
yeah.
to move around.
Yeah, as much as we be on these phones, that would be something good to have.
It keeps you from being having to plug it to the wall and shit.
Exactly. Yeah, oh, janky outlets.
Yeah.
You know,
The damn battery a lifesaver.
man. Yeah, I mean, good thing for me. I know how to wire that shit. I just don't like doing it because it's a nuisance.
Yeah, fucking other day
Um,
fucking because that live too was late. Like probably ain't go live till like almost 5 o'clock in the morning the other morning. And
oh, oh shit.
uh, just ribbing each other. And when I told him he told me he used to work at a plastic factory. I told him, I said, man, you know that was a fucking dildo factory and you was a fucking person trying them out.
Oh yeah. Hey, y'all was going at it, huh?
Probably with the roasting my ass back. Shit was funny. I was going to jump up
Dang.
the other day. I said, even though probably like them little fucking rose stem crack pipes, I still fuck with them. Still my dog.
Dang. Shit. I was drooling on my pillow at 5 o'clock.
It might have been later than that. Like I think it was like 5:30. And he hit me up and was like, "Hey, you still up?" I was like, "Yeah, running." I'm talking about. I think we ran into like almost 7 o'clock.
Woo.
My time, yeah. Your time is a little bit like middle. It's like almost what time it is right now. It's 4:30 here now right now, so it'd be like an hour from now. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's 2:26 here.
now it's 4:26 here.
Oh yeah, that's right because y'all are 2 hours a difference from us.
Yeah, so like I'll be late most of the time when he's jumping on live. He'll go live like right now live.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Damn. Yeah, because shit. Because I was gonna talk to him because I noticed how how we'll be going live like me well like last weekend. Me, Coffee, and Jimbo all went live like literally the same day, right? So then I'm sitting here thinking like maybe we should do like a marathon live. Like one of us will start off with the first live and then we just carry that live into the next live and then carry that into the next live and then whoever else want to join in, you know what I'm saying, and run that shit.
Dude, the thing is too, like as long as like certain people tap in, like it'll start getting like the algorithm up and everything. So like it's
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, because like, we pretty much have the same audience, but then we have a different audience too. You know what I'm saying? So that would bring in like people that wouldn't normally be in one of our lives or whatever, that would bring them in and be like, oh, okay, let's see what you know what I'm saying. So that shit would be kind of dope.
Yeah, it could work. I think it works either way, really. Like if they're gonna tune in, they're gonna tune in. But
Hmm.
like they had certain ones definitely went live. Like I
Like,
don't think people thought he was gonna get that many people come live. That live had a couple people come through it last
Oh
weekend.
yeah. Oh yeah. Last weekend was lit on the lives.
Yeah, because like he was starting thinking that nobody was gonna pop on. But I mean, that changed a lot of shit because you know how it is. They did have a bunch of politics that went along and certain shit. It is what it is. Certain people don't fuck with certain people.
Yeah, facts. Facts. You know, because like I noticed people don't go to sleep no more.
They
People do not go to sleep no more.
be up on that ketamine.
Yeah, you know, because I noticed that at first on Instagram, it'd be like it'd be like now, it'd be like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'll jump on there and it'd be somebody live, and it'd be like hella motherfuckers still up.
I see like that dude that popped in here earlier. We didn't know his name. If he's on the other
Yeah.
side of the world, like let's say he's in the Middle East or say somewhere, it's daytime over there right now.
Mm-hmm.
So like sometimes you could catch some of them like that. They didn't have lives, but they popped in there, like the other side of the world. And sometimes you get people from Australia that have been popping on. Some people from like places where it's like it's daytime right.
Oh, hey, got MC want to get deep real quick. He says, I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. But check this out, God MC. If you go to sleep, I don't know if you know anything about astral projection, but if you go to sleep, you can astral project. You're actually astral projecting into a whole nother realm. That's where your dreams be coming from.
You know they say
But
now. I don't know what this is. They say you smoke like you smoke a lot. They say if you smoke a lot, you don't dream that much.
not true. I still have dreams.
I've had a lot of people tell me they don't dream that. I remember when I used to smoke every day, like I barely had dreams.
Now I still be having them, but the thing about me, I'm not religious. I'm more into the whole spiritual side of things.
Oh,
So like, huh?
I'm not neither. That's why we talked about this shit before. Even on college, yeah, I'm not even spirit.
Yeah, I'm more on the spiritual side of things. I'm not even subscribed to the spiritual thing called Jesus. I'm more into the ancestors. You know what I'm saying, and going by the blueprint of what they laid out. Outside of that, nah, I don't deal with nothing else.
Yeah, I don't fuck with none of it. Like I think when you like I told Coffee that before. Like I think when you die, you go on the ground and it's over. He's like, damn, that's a shitty way to live. I'm like, it is what it is.
But now you definitely go into a whole nother realm.
I don't
You know
think
what I'm saying?
everybody out there thinks I think it's over.
Because
No.
because 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 your soul has to go somewhere, because the body that we're in is just a shell, so the soul has to travel somewhere.
I think that's all part of our brain makeup. We think we got a soul, but in reality, we really don't.
You going deep with it, huh?
It's just when your
Nah.
brain dies off, the soul dies with it.
Yeah, you see that's the thing. The the brain has been used against us. That no matter what is said, no matter what information comes out, it's not going to equate. One of the reasons why there's so many damn religions now. Like, how y'all believe in the same thing, and there's so many damn y'all got so many damn religions for one thing.
Bro, it's crazy. Cause like my wife, my mother-in-law, they're like strong Catholics. I'm like I told you I am just now. So like we went, and it was supposed to be like I think my wife got like and what that is whenever like I think the name was man. She got confirmed a Catholic. That's what it was. She was confirmed. Then they want to bless our wedding. Like I knew it was up, so like I did it for. I went in there to church or whatever. That priest gonna
Mhm.
look at me and tell me, "Man, I know how you feel about us and everything, but if you ever want to talk, I'm here." And I'm like, "I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Nah, I'm just here to make her happy."
Right. Yeah,
But
because don't Catholics believe in the baby Jesus compared to Christians who believe in the grown man Jesus?
I want to say I know they believe in Jesus. Like I don't know. I think they believe in like his whole life. Is what I would say.
Oh, okay.
Cause it's like it's not that far off. Like I haven't been to like Baptist church, Catholic church, non-denominational churches, and like they all about the same.
Mhm.
They got a couple
Yeah.
things different with them, but like in the main part about it, they all believe in the one God, and then they all like all those type of churches too.
Yeah, I remember when I went to my first all white church. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Me and my mom was the only black people in that church. We stood out like a sore thumb.
But I done been to churches like that. I like it's crazy. When I grew up, my neighbor down the street used to bring us with him. Like that was like a hood church. Like I haven't been in them all. You know the funny thing
Mhm.
about Catholic church? They come pass that basket around like fucking 4 or 5 times. And you sitting there like trying to hurry up and like throw your little $1 in there, act like you threw more. And everybody trying to act like they putting some money in that motherfucker, but they really don't want to put no money in it.
My thing is this: if y'all ain't gotta pay no taxes, what y'all need our money for?
I'm with you, but they say you gotta tithe your what that is 30%.
Yeah, but my thing once again, if money is root of all evil, why are you using money for the church?
Cause they gotta survive in this world like anybody else. They gotta pay for the shit they need.
Well, there you go. That's all I'm saying. Is just make it make sense.
I was trying to tell my wife, my mother-in-law, like, okay, my wife's grandmother that just passed, right? She was
Uh-huh.
big into the Catholic religion too. So I'm like, if y'all really believe all of that shit, like, it shouldn't be that sad when they pass. Because supposedly they moving on to like a better place, y'all believe. So if y'all believe that, why y'all so sad?
Mm. And wearing black.
Yeah, like if you really believe in that shit, you believe that they're going somewhere to a whole nother place that's supposed to be better than where they at. Like, don't be sad for them.
Because they call it what again? A going home celebration.
Man, down here, we'll throw a second line in a heartbeat.
Man, I'm just saying though. And this is no disrespect to any church or anybody's religion out there. I'm just asking a factual question. Where was God at when them churches got burnt? Where was God at when them men went up in that church and started shooting people? I'm just asking a question.
That's
If
because
this, if this,
he can't control anybody. That's what they say.
but that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying though? How are you talking about he doesn't control anybody, but he's the controller of all things?
No, he was the creator. They say.
Oh well,
He,
the creator of all things. Okay, so you created something you can't control.
hey, I always say, how they gonna feel when they die and they find out they've been worshiping the wrong one?
I,
I,
I'll be asking that one too.
I say that all the time. Like, okay, say you're Catholic, and the real one is Muslim. It's gonna be a mad motherfucker when you die and realize you still going to hell because you worship the wrong one. But how the
No,
hell you know which one's right?
ask me this. I mean, answer this for me. How does something that's only 2,000 something years old greater than something that was, I'll just throw a number out there, 50,000 years ago? or no, excuse me, 500,000 years ago.
Well, it's like a telephone game. Like you could tell somebody something right here today, and they'll go tell 20 people, and by the time it gets back to you, it's all fucked up. So you're gonna tell me 20,000 years of interpretation and changing and everything else, writing it down, like it didn't get fucked up in all that time. It's still perfectly good.
Yeah.
People
All
change.
we saying. Oh, go ahead.
People change shit within their their beliefs easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why thou shall not sleep with their neighbors in that, because somebody got slept on with their neighbor.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then the other thing I'll be cracking up at is you got this one religion and you down talking this other religion, and I'm sitting there like, wait, hold up. How you down talking another religion? Ain't that wait, hold up. How y'all be thumping y'all Bible at people and then y'all go against everything that's in that book that y'all hold so hardly?
And you know I live in the Bible Belt, so you know I'm the devil for sure.
Oh, I already know. I already know. My grandfather, he was from Baton Rouge, so you know he made sure I read that Bible frontwards, backwards, and inside and out.
it's crazy, you know. They use that shit to control people. That's all it is. It's people control.
Yeah, yeah.
Regardless, like I'm
How,
not religious, but my morals are high. Like I would never do like things that I know is morally wrong. So like I don't need a religion to keep me in line.
yeah, that's 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 like when they say, "Oh, well, you should join the military to get disciplined." Why do I need the military to get disciplined?
Yeah,
Why can't I just be young and let me grow and live life and become disciplined that way?
yeah, but I sure would love a fucking a retirement check about right now. That would have been nice.
Oh well, I mean, well, shoot, that's if I would have made it.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? This damn country always at war with somebody.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, there's a good friend of mine. He gets disability from the army. Okay, you know how he
Oh
got this?
well, how?
He stuck his fingers in the AC vent of the Hummer, in the fan blades.
Ah, ah,
He got fingers, they just got cut up a little bit, but it was unable
damn.
and mess up his ability to like to pull the trigger of the gun. So yeah, he's like I think he's like 80% in
Ah,
the army.
okay.
He got it just
Man.
checking everything from the
Well, shit,
army.
I'm glad he got his money, shoot, because there's a whole lot of vets out here who still ain't got their money.
Oh yeah, I mean it took some work, but he got it.
And it's bullshit. Because they feed all that bullshit like, yeah, come fight for your country and we'll pay for your college too, and you'll learn all this and all that, and you'll be fighting for your country. You'll be standing and throwing all this propaganda at them. And then when they send them over there to go fight and something happens, if they come back over here live, they ain't got nothing. And if something happens to them, they family ain't got shit.
Well, there's a reason why the whole military is made up of all poorer class people. Like you don't see senators, like most times senators' kids and like the high up elected official kids in the military.
Oh yeah.
These people that like that's how they bribe people. We give you a free college education. Come to the military. You know the people that got
Exactly.
people that are rich. The people that got
Yeah.
money need no free education. Their dad to pay for it. Their mom will pay for it.
They were trying to get me with that military shit. I said, fuck that.
Yeah, I did too. My grandpa was in the army, and he would roll over in his grave if I went join that shit.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
he had a nice retirement check though.
yeah, I mean, it be a lot of bullshit that be going on inside them doors that people don't be knowing about. I know some shit has come out over the years, but it's all so much more that goes on inside them doors that people don't know about. And I refuse. First of all, I'm not about to have another grown motherfucker stand in front of my face, spitting in my face, yelling at me, telling me what I need to do.
I tell you what though, like when I was young, okay, we went to like the military base. My grandma and grandpa had like military IDs and everything. I don't remember
Uh,
who was there, but I remember they put me in like the military jail and they closed that cell door. That's all I needed to know right there. I never wanted to go to prison in my life. And I was
mm,
only there for like 10 minutes.
mm,
A small ass fucking room. Them cells ain't big. Actually,
mm.
legit regular fucking jail cell you see on like YouTube or whatever. Fucking bunk bed with a little toilet with the sink in it. Just like a regular person. Them motherfuckers shut the door on me. That's all I needed to do. The rest of my team years, I was trying not to go to prison.
You know what? I wish I would have kept that feeling after we took that sixth grade trip to Alcatraz. Cause I tell you, I walked in that motherfucker and I walked into some of them cells, and they I was like, oh nah, I don't want no parts of this. I don't want no parts of this because it's an eerie fucking feeling.
Yeah, when you hear
Like,
that door shut, that kite.
yeah, you know, it's like when you sitting behind them walls and you know you can't do shit. You just in there.
Yeah, I'm claustrophobic as it is. Cause you close me in that little bitty ass cell, like I go crazy. I ain't probably ever coming home.
Oh yeah, because they would turn around and throw you in the psych ward.
Yeah, I'd be afraid. I'd be bouncing off the walls and shit for real.
Be like, take this. You gotta take that. Next thing you know, you over there having to down 5 pills and shit for shit that you don't even need.
I'd be the guy shitting in the bucket and throwing it on the guards. That'd be me.
Like, get me out of here. be like, if y'all think I'm that crazy, cut me a check and I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Sure,
like
I'll take that monthly check.
where they do that shit to a lot of people though. Like a lot of people. That's why I try telling my sister. Like my nephew was like on the autism spectrum, right? And like he used to have
Uh-huh.
meltdowns and shit before he came live with me. And like he used to melt down and like the first day of school he got 2 hours of school because like he wasn't listening. They try to put him in like a chokehold, not chokehold, like they try to hold him back. They put their arm like around his chest and he bit
The
his
fuck?
arm. Yeah, so like I told my sister, I said either you want to get him in line or they're gonna throw him in prison and get him in line. They don't care. Like they don't care what his problem is. If he can't follow the laws and the rules, they're gonna knock him off. That's what
Facts.
I tell her. Like you can play with him and baby him right now while he's young. When he gets old and he's still doing all that crazy shit because I didn't get him in line, they're gonna throw him somewhere and get him right.
Man, that's facts. That's facts. That's it. That's what they was damn near about to do to me. I was in elementary school and they called the police on me.
Yeah, they tried doing it to my nephew. I'm only just seeing the article. My sister sent it to me the other day. It's one of the schools around here where they trying to sue him because the guy, little kid, he's in fifth grade or whatever, and he's on the autism spectrum. I think he got ODA too, the opposite dyslexia disorder or whatever. So what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Like he was defying them, and then like supposedly the principal wasn't like trying to calm it down. He wanted trying to leave, or they called the cops on him. He left the school grounds. Well, they didn't tell the cops that he had like a mental health issue. Cops ran over there and choked him, like put him in a chokehold and slammed him. And so
And,
they suing the cops and the school right now.
and you know what? Even if they would have told them, they still would have did that shit.
Oh yeah, they still would have, but like I told my sister, like I'm like they had a catch-22 because yeah, they probably should have told the cop that look he had issues or whatever, but then you skirting that HIPAA line. Like, you can't be telling people what like medical diagnosis is all. You'll get your
Yeah,
ass.
that is sketchy. Yeah.
So I'm like, you just gotta tell him, look, he got disorders, like he got behavior disorders or something. You can't be telling the people exactly what's wrong with him. I said, that gets you on some HIPAA shit real quick.
For real. Yeah,
Disclose shit.
yeah, cause I had seen it was a video. This shit happened. I want to say this shit happened probably about a year ago, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. It was within 2 years. It was this little boy. He was he was having problems at school, and they had the cops over there as security at the school, whatever, and and so he was acting out. Now the boy had medical issues, so that caused him to act out. So instead of them calling his parents, they didn't even call his parents.
And they didn't either. Their school didn't. That was another thing they
Yeah,
do. They call his parents.
right. And then next thing you see was the cop. He's yelling at the kid. The kid over there just crying, bawling in tears and shit. And then he takes him and then shoves him up against the wall, and then turns him over and then puts the handcuffs on him. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this
Like,
all crazy. Like, pretty crazy. Like, they took my nephew. See, my nephew was originally in Houston. My sister lived in Houston. And, like, they had, like, a whole program for autistic kids. Like, in the school district he was in Houston. Well, all kind of shit went left the kid to move back down here. Well, the first day he was down here, he got kicked out of the school because of the mishap he had or whatever. Well, then we had went up to the school board, fought the school board, and like they put him in the school. Like I ain't even tripping. This school was in the hood, and they made him like his own little class, and like he loved it there. He literally, it's so funny though. He was literally the only white kid at that whole school.
okay.
But he loved it there. So like, yeah, I used to bring him there every morning. But like,
hmm
that's what he got. Like that's what he got like back in line at. But like, they don't have a certain school in like the school district for people who have those type of conditions.
Right.
So like, what happens is they mix them in together, and then they sitting over there and they fighting with the regular kids, and the regular kids are messing with them because they not the same, and creates a whole big problem.
Right. Yeah. See, and the thing that used to frustrate me about school was like if you had a kid and the kid was sitting there trying to bully you, and you just happen to kick the kid's ass, and then both of y'all get sent to the principal's office. Why is it the one that beat up the bully gets in trouble, and then the bully just gets a warning and then gets sent back to class?
Yeah, see, like nowadays they change it to where like if you get in a fight in school, they want to give you like my last couple of years is like that. They want to make you go to fucking anger management class. They want to make you pay $75 and take that class before you come back to school, instead of like being all right with the people taking up for themselves. Like, why is always got to be an anger management problem?
Right.
Sometimes you just got to scrap.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking liberals.
Yeah,
I
fucking.
blame the liberals. That's who I blame. You know what I'm saying?
This soft ass generation. Cause I know when I came up, man.
Oh man,
Times we waited till we got off that bus and went to scrap.
man, come on now. It would that was the way you handle things.
Yeah,
It would, yeah. It was gunfire, but I mean, shit, they've been shooting guns out here since before me and you was even thought of.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that was just part of the territory. But like fighting though, that was what boys did. We fought. If we had a problem with one another, shit, we fought. We settled that shit. And if it took more than one fight, then shit, it takes more than one fight. You know what I'm saying? And then if we did something, we got our ass whooped. We didn't sit there and talk about, I'm gonna call the police or I'm gonna call CPS on you. You yelled at me. Shut your little ass up and sit down.
That counselor who I was just talking about, where they sent them at, she called CPS on us. So my nephew had like a meltdown at school, and then like they was wanting to take him to the emergency room so they could diagnose him. And, like we was talking to
Uh-huh.
the advocate, and the advocate was like, "Whatever you do, don't let them take him to the emergency room, 'cause then they could hold them like on the psych hold." She's like, "So
Uh-huh.
look, you don't have to let him go." She's like, we're like, grab your kid and go." Like we grabbed him and we're like, "Let's go." And we took off with him. And as soon as we did that, that fucking counselor turned around and wrote a whole report to CPS. So of course they come knock on the door, checking on everything and all kind of other shit. But I mean, it all wound up being good. But it was like man, you serious? Are you serious? You gonna call them people because we didn't let y'all take him to the emergency room and diagnose his ass? That shit,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
that shit was
That's
wild.
fucking ridiculous. And the fucked up thing about it is, once CPS gets involved, it's like it's damn near impossible to keep them away.
It took a little
Cause
while. Like they found out that my niece was living here, so like they knew about my nephew because that's who they made a report. And they're like, "Oh yeah, daughter too." To my sister, they're like, "Look, we gotta at least see her to know she's all right." Literally had to take her, bring her outside so the CPS agent could see my niece was all right. It's like, come the fuck on, like wild ass shit.
that's crazy.
I still remember they put that little fucking business card, fucking child protection agency on the door. Like, man, they got their own separate rooms here. They got separate beds. They got a 4-bedroom house. So, like, even me and my wife in one bedroom at the time. It was my sister and her old man in one bedroom, and then 2 kids had a bedroom. It was like,
All right.
I
They
could
got
see it.
rooms, they fed, they clothed.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? So
Problem is, all right.
yeah, they got all, they scattered along after that, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, them motherfuckers, they be, man, them motherfuckers be annoying as hell. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all want us to sit there at the table and feed these big ass kids food. You want us to spoon food these motherfuckers. Like, oh hell no, I ain't spoon food these kids is old enough to feed themselves, and you want me to sit? I'm not playing Mary Poppins around you.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. Like I learned that, too. Like, with that whole situation, like, a lot of people don't even know that shit. Like, they could knock on your door. Like, you don't have to let them in.
Right. Yep.
Like, we went through that shit, man. Y'all want to come in? Like, like, it ain't our job to make it easy on y'all. Go get a fucking warrant. Like, that don't mean I'm doing nothing wrong. Go do your paperwork. Go get a warrant. If you ain't got a reason to get a warrant, leave me the fuck alone.
We got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, they did everything outside of that, but you gotta know, like, it's good for people to deal with that shit on a regular, because sometimes you just don't know, like, what you could tell them people no to and shit. Like, see, so, like, they start telling you they want to come in your crib, like, you start getting scared you gonna lose your kid. Like, all right, you can come in, but then, like, I mean, really they looking for something to be wrong so they can take your ass and get you.
Oh my goodness, you got a little bit of dust on your wall.
Yeah,
A
so like,
little bit.
they told us, like just like with a investigation, like if they investigating you, you don't have to cooperate. That's their job to find out what's wrong. That's another thing.
Mhm.
If you fucking up and you beating your kids or something, and they got bruises and shit, that's on you. But like some shit like that, the way you just don't let them do a psych evaluation on, like, at a time he was 7 years old. Like, come on.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you know what the thing too about them bruises and stuff, like if there's an active investigation going on at the time, and then let's say the kid goes to school and the kid's out there playing, and then the kid comes back from school and then CPS just happens to pop up and they see that the kid has a bruise that they have on him, they're going to automatically think you did it, even though the kid got the bruise when he was at school playing at recess.
it all comes down to, because most of the time kids will tell the truth. It all comes down to when they ask the kid where he got that bruise from. If he knows, hey, I was playing football. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times, like, they know where they got that from. But if they turn around and say, "Oh, my mom and dad beat me," that's a different story. But
Are you sure? You can tell me the truth. You're not in trouble.
yeah, if you do that shit. I think it's dead wrong that they are able to talk to the kids without the parents present. But
Hmm.
you really can. Yeah, I think that's just wrong that you could take somebody's kid and bring them in a room and have like a full blown investigation with that kid without nobody knowing.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like if you come across a family and and you see that there's no history of that particular family doing anything to that kid, yeah, them parents should be there.
Yeah, but they
You
think
know.
the kid will cover up and they won't tell the truth to the parents there. So it's crazy how they got that written up to where they can fucking interrogate kids and shit without like a fuck. Even if it ain't even the mom and dad there, like let the mom and dad at least have a chance to provide a lawyer, like somebody
Right.
that can be y'all not like pushing the narrative this way. Because they really do need help. But then I know they got people that get messed over by the system.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because you got families out there still fighting for their kids like years. You know what I'm saying? Just because what I'm saying, the state stuck on, well, this happened, even though there's no evidence that any of that happened.
Yeah, I think it's crazy too, like how hard it is for like dads to fight for their kids. Like that shit's
Yeah.
crazy. Like I think in our state, like I think if a dad loses his rights to his kid, like full out, like 100%, I think he loses
Hmm.
their whole life. But like a mom can keep fighting for their rights back. I think a dad in this state, if you lose your rights 100% to the kid, you'll never get them back.
That's crazy.
But yet a mom can keep fighting over and over for their rights.
That's crazy. Like, fuck the
I
dad.
I had a friend that lost his rights 100% to the kid, and like he tried to appeal it and fight. It was over. Like they're like you can't fight no more. Like you done. But like if a mom was on the other shoe, the mom can keep fighting until like he either don't have the money to fight it no more or just gives up. But like a dad just is over.
That's crazy. That's a wild ass law right there.
Yeah, you lose them 100%, you fuck.
Man, man, man.
And then like I
Well,
know a
shit.
guy that he was trying to get the rights from his baby mama. She was
Uh
strung
huh.
out to a mess. She was all fucked up. He could never fucking beat her, even though she was failing piss tests and of course the crystal meth and everything. He finally got
Right.
them when she OD'd and died, but they didn't.
Oh
She was alive. While she was
shit.
alive,
What?
he took the kids and put them in his household, even though she was failing piss tests and everything in the court.
Wow.
It took for
Wow.
her, it took for her to end up dead, and then he got the kids.
That is. Woo. That's some fucked up shit right there.
Yeah, and then he still felt bad because I mean now his kids don't have a mama.
Right. That right there. That's the point right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, mom may be strung out, whatever the case may be, but she's still my mama. She's still here. But now
Yeah,
she ain't here, and I gotta live the rest of my life without her here. That's crazy.
I tell you right now, them kids, right to this day, I don't even think them kids are 10 years old yet. I want to say they was about 3 years old when she died. Dude.
Woo.
Yeah, they was
I
young.
mean, that's tough.
Yep, 'cause, like he was at times like when he was fighting her, like he was like I wish like at times he would wish he would die so he wouldn't have to fight her for him no more. He could just have his kids. Like when it finally happened and she died, he was like, man,
Hmm.
sons don't have no mom. Like that fucked with him.
That's crazy.
But
That's
it's
crazy.
crazy. It took all day just for him to win the fucking kid.
Mm,
Like you fucking they catch you like they catch a woman with kids. If they catch her with crystal meth and like shit to do the crystal meth with, like that should be enough. If his dad passes the drug test, like at least until she straightens up and can prove that she's on the right path, like you gotta at least take him out of her house and put it with his dad. Nope,
right.
nope.
The dad get no love.
Hell no, they don't get no love. That's crazy though.
That's hella crazy.
Well, I seen that shit happen. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Fucking bitch strung out like a motherfucking. The court still
Ooh.
would not give him his fucking like his rights like that.
Damn it.
Some,
Damn, that's
like I know in this state it's hard to be the fucking woman. Like in a custody battle, it's fucking hard.
yeah. I mean that's like damn near like make a guy not just say fuck it then shit. If I can't fight for my rights to my child, then shit, fuck it.
Yeah, like what the fuck you supposed to do? Like the first they'll kill you with child support. They'll fucking knock your ass off the way. You can't really afford to fight for them, and then they'll turn around and do you dirty like that.
Sound like California on that note.
Yeah, I think they definitely should have a cap on child support. Like even
Oh,
with these
you already know.
players and shit that's fucking having to spend like anybody you gotta spend $25,000 a month on child support. I don't give a fuck how much money you making, like how much support that kid needs.
Man, yeah, exactly. And these females out here loving that shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, I guess so. Shit, I would love that shit too.
I tell you, I swear Brittany Renner can still get it. I don't care. I know she tried PJ Washington. I don't give a fuck. Try her.
like, I still smash her, huh?
I would like if I was the I'm married, so I'm gonna say no I wouldn't right now, but like hey, if I wasn't married,
Uh-huh.
the trapping ass, I'd be trapping her ass. She gonna get her
Oh,
another
yeah.
one. I guarantee you she gonna end up with another athlete. Even after all of that bullshit she went through. Watch.
Oh, you already know.
Watch.
She can't help herself.
They talking about she tried trapping PJ Washington. He's like, he wants to put a baby in me. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't trap
Exactly.
something. He goes in the trap balloon.
Right.
That's how I
Yeah.
look at it. But like she was at that what that was the Panthers game where she said it's stepdad season. That shit is funny to me.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
They was hating on her ass for that shit though.
Woo, they was hating hard too.
But that's what she said. She said, look, she said she was with people that was way richer than PJ Washington. She's like, so if I was looking to trap somebody, I'd have trapped them.
Exactly.
But I mean, anybody could get set up like that. Like even a poor guy. Like they got women out here that be collecting baby daddies with checks.
You know they do.
Like, oh yeah, I done seen it. Fucking Pop around had
Yeah.
3 different babies by 3 different baby daddies and be stinging them all for their child support. And be living good as fuck for about 18 years.
Next month. If you're wondering, Oxide News, local, Las Vegas.
Whoa, coffee bag.
Back in the building.
Got kicking the dog bowl outside.
I'm listening. That's fucking crazy. Well, he only killed. That's fucked up. Yo, my girl just told me about this crazy story about did you guys hear the story where there was this like I guess This black couple, what state was that? In Virginia. They like the dude didn't want to buy this house, but like I guess the wife was like obsessed with buying the house, and then they bought the house, and I guess it was like a plantation, and it turned out like they didn't know till
I
you
almost
seen
sent
that?
it yesterday. I almost sent it to you yesterday. It was on 60 Minutes. It was
Yeah,
a.
that's where she seen it. Yeah.
I almost sent you the for that yesterday.
Oh, you should have, bro. I would have definitely made a video on that. That's crazy, right?
That's hella crazy.
His fucking family, his family was actually enslaved on that plantation.
That shit is so crazy, bro. How recent that is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
Yeah,
crazy to think. Like
they still got slaves in the world today.
not in America though.
No, but in the world,
Yeah, where
Shoot,
where
they got them in Africa.
yeah,
They
definitely got
got them. They got them in Afghanistan. Um, yeah, they got them in a whole lot of places.
yeah.
what?
We in 2022 and they still got people enslaved in this world.
I remember when because I worked in a tourist area. Um I forget what because people come from all over the world, but like a lot of people came from the Middle East. And some of the people would be real, I don't know, like socially, they were just like super arrogant. And the one dude put me down. He was like, "Yo, like where these particular people are from, they have like the caste system where they have like servants. So you know what I'm saying? Like them even dealing with us the way they are. Like to them, they're looking at us like we're servants. Like you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like the workers.
yeah. Like
Hmm.
some people from the Middle East, like they look at women like that. Like whenever they work with women or like they have women that work for them, like they employ women, they look at them like that. They look down on them. Like,
Yeah, I remember the WWE had some. Remember that J Millie with the Crown Jewel event? It
yeah,
was something
Oh
about the
yeah.
women.
Oh yeah. Because they wouldn't allow women to uh uh uh, wrestle at the thing because of the whole religion thing, but then they ended up working something out, and they allowed the women to wrestle, but they would have to wear, they would have to be covered up.
covered up. You ever
And they
see?
did it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, they be as a matter of fact, the last one that they had, the last couple of ones that they had the women wrestle.
Hey, you ever seen the story about Justin Wren going to the pygmies in Africa?
Nah. Is wait, who is this?
His name's Justin Wren. He fights. He used to fight in the UFC, but he fights now.
I wonder if that's the dude that I just heard Rogan and Tyson talking about, where like he came from Africa and then went to some other country and then got sent back and then went like two other times and then trained
He
to fight.
down there. He trains to fight, but he goes down there and he drills water wells for him because so many people down there was dying
Yeah,
from
like malaria and shit, right?
bad water and everything. But the problem with it was the pygmies at the time they didn't have any land, and if you didn't have no land, you was considered a slave because you had to work for them to eat. So, like you was enslaved if you didn't have land. So what he actually did to help free them was he agreed to help like the people that was enslaving them. He would help them build wells for their people as long as they would give the pygmies land. So like he pretty much freed some of that tribe because he was able to work a deal with like the natives to like give them a certain part of the land for them to live on and trade for clean water.
That's crazy, bro.
And that was just like last year, the year before. So like it was crazy to think that like people really having trouble of getting clean water in the world in like 20.
Yeah, that's what JT the bigger figure said he was doing over there was making wells.
Oh yeah, he doing a lot of work out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna see your article. It's good. Like I'm gonna say, it has a YouTube like a whole story on it. Like that shit's crazy. Like he had a couple times he caught malaria, almost died. He like the natives wanted to kill him a couple times. So,
Yo, you know, certain, you ever know a certain shit, it kind of freaks you out or you don't even like to talk about it? You ever have something like that? Like, it kind of
Hmm.
just like creeps you out. Like, you know what fucking is crazy to me? Like, it like scares me. Like, I don't even like to think about it or talk about it, but like, you ever seen that elephantitis shit
that was the tightest.
Yep.
Yeah,
where a motherfucker have like a giant leg or like their balls will be giant?
Yep. I
And
seen that.
yeah,
I guess it comes from mosquito bites in a certain part of Africa. That fucking scares me, bro.
Yeah, Africa
That's
got
like,
all kinds of crazy shit out there.
yeah. Fucking Western Nile, we got that down here. That's just crazy. Western Nile.
yeah, we
Oh
had it in
yeah,
New York too. Not a lot, but
we
a couple cases.
we got that right here in Sacramento.
Yeah,
It
just
always would freak me out too about like there were some people that theorized that like HIV can spread from mosquito bites.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that shit.
what's up with that monkeypox shit? I think they had only one person in America.
Oh, hey, I'm glad you brought that up because I was
What
gonna
is
bring
it?
that up myself.
What are you talking about?
It's called monkeypox.
Like yeah,
Monkey, monkey
It's
what?
like chicken pox. It's like chicken pox,
Oh,
but instead of the
monkey pop.
chicken, it's called yeah.
yeah,
What the
monkeypox.
what the fuck is that?
But it ain't nothing like the chicken pox though.
Now they had one kid. That shit was crazy.
What happens?
It
Big ass.
it's some European drug. I mean, a disease that hopped over here.
But like, what happens?
It's like big ass blisters like going on your skin.
Oh, fuck that.
They said that shit is hella contagious.
Why? Like, why does Africa have so many diseases and shit like that? Like, they just don't really rock with like a lot of medicine, or what do you think?
Nah, they do. But the colonizer went over there and fucked everything up.
And then we
Is
had
Started,
that
it
what?
in clean water. So like they living over there, dirty water, mosquitoes.
yeah, they brought a whole westernized living over there. They was good where they was at. They had their own medicines and stuff like that. But when Africa had got invaded by, I mean, Africa has been invaded by
What was it? The British?
the British. They are currently being invaded by China.
I know. Yep,
The
I know.
Arabs have invaded, and
What?
as a matter of fact, the Arabs is the ones that run Egypt
Yeah, that's been like that, right? For a long time.
for a long time. But they went over there and invaded Egypt just like the Romans did, just like the Greeks did. Like damn near everybody invaded Egypt.
Well, bro, cause it's like South Africa, like they a lot of like the like people there have like British accents.
Hmm.
Shit, that's like in Ghana. Ghana, they speak English.
That's where Jim Jones, the cult leader, was at, right? Or no, that was Guyana, right? Or
Yeah, Guyana.
yeah, that's where As is from.
I don't know if you ever heard about Ward Maya on YouTube. He's from Ghana. And I'm telling you, all the videos he's in Ghana, I want to go. I want to go to Ghana.
Oh, you know, remember what's his name? The dude that did the joke about Cosby, Hannibal Burris. He was talking about he was gonna go there to like live in
Yeah,
Ghana.
Ghana. Like, come on. They be like, come on home. I'll come and visit, but
Yeah,
home right here in America. Sorry.
But like they
Yo,
had guys who was interviewing that like was in America, went back over there, started a company in Ghana. It was nice.
who did?
I'll go live in the Caribbean before I go live in Africa.
The Caribbean gets fucked up a lot though with hurricanes.
Yo, as is was telling me, bro, like, cause I guess he moved to New Jersey at like 14, 15, and had lived in Guyana his whole life before that. And he was telling me like they used to go like, you know what I'm saying? Like you would just go and pick like fruit right off a tree, or like you had to go and get water from like the well and like carry it back on like a wagon or just carry it.
It's free.
Yo, he was saying when he moved here, kids would like picked on him a lot.
But that dude that you talking about, that Joe Rogan, Mike Tyson was talking about, that's the boy that damn, the boy that punches boy right. Oh, it's, I know his name. It's gonna slip my tongue. He's a fighter. He was working in the he was enslaved in Africa, and then
Yeah, and he escaped
he tried to
two
come here.
times.
Yeah, sit back a couple times. His name is
But where did he go? He went to some other country first.
that's Francis Ngannou. He went to France.
France, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he went to France first. That's Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. Like he was saying the dude just like never gave up and just did it all on his own.
Yeah, that's why he pulled his UFC contract out right now because he's gonna fight Tyson Fury in a boxing match with MMA gloves. But
Yeah,
he,
because he's like a really good boxer, right? Like
he
that'd
punches,
be dope.
but
Bro,
the
that episode was so good, man. Did you listen to that whole episode on the hot boxing?
I never listened to it.
Yo, that episode, Tyson and Rogan, they just, man, they talk about everything on there.
You know that would be a fire ass podcast. Like they could do that like one podcast a week between Tyson and Rogan.
Tyson and Rogan?
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be dope, bro.
like
Because whenever they, like on Joe Rogan's or on Tyson's, they just always have like the best. Like, I could re listen to it numerous times. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
and like say if Tyson and Rogan sat down with one guest and did like a podcast like every week between the three of them, like three people, they bring a guest on. That'd be a
Yeah,
podcast.
that would be dope.
Yeah.
They just got, I don't know, they just like get along together, bro. It's so crazy how different Mike is. You
I'm
could
a,
tell like Mike never wanted to be as like vicious as he was. Like I don't think that's actually his true nature, man. It's just the circumstances of his life.
Just don't make him mad.
you
Like
know,
Tyson came up rough.
Yeah, he did. He came right
Like
up there in the hood.
I think his mom was a hooker, right? Or something like that.
Something like that.
I stopped watching hot boxing when they did your boy Evan Britton, the dude that was the co-host with Mike Tyson.
He
When
sucked.
I liked him though. When they did him kind of dirty, that's when I kind of stopped watching.
I no, I mean he was all right, but like he just I don't know how to explain it, bro. He was so like I still watched it with him and everything, but just you know what I'm saying, bro? He was always just so kind of like he's just not a good conversationalist. Like it's so weird too, like hearing his voice and everything, and then you see him, you're like, that's him. Like his
To think that Henry Cejudo would be better,
why? What'd they do to him?
they just cut him off the show.
I think that was why, bro. I think they were like, he's just not.
Nah, he wanted more money, and like you said that him and Tyson had a deal worked out for a certain amount of money after they got like so far along, and he said that they backed up the deal on him.
Who's the new guy? Because he was on the one with Rogan, the new guy.
That's Henry Cejudo. He used to be the UFC lightweight champion, like 135.
He's like way younger, right?
Nah, yeah, he's in his 30s. He's still about to come back and fight.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but like he's way younger than Rogan and Tyson, because like
Yeah,
a lot of the shit they were talking about on there, he was kind of like, oh, that's way before my time.
yeah, he was on the Olympic team with Daniel Cormier. So like he's got to be around like 30, 35, 36. Rogan's pushing 50, so yeah. But Rogan is 50 and Mike Tyson pushing 50.
Yo, who won when he boxed Roy Jones?
Who, Tyson?
Yeah, remember he boxed him recently?
It was an exhibition and it's like, I think they said it was a draw. But
Yeah,
really,
they
holding
were
back.
talking a lot about that. Rogan was saying like, I didn't think much of it when I seen you guys were gonna fight, but then he was like, when I seen you training, he was like, I seen a video and he was like, yo, Mike still got it. And then they were talking about they want to get him to fight. He was like, I'll fight if I could fight Jake Paul. And Rogan and Tyson were like giving him a lot of props. Like they were saying like he can really fight, that people don't give him enough credit for, that he's actually a good boxer.
Tyson ain't stupid. Tyson said it to Jake Paul himself. He was like it ain't so much that he's like the best fighter in the world, like over all the people that's been training. He got the people's attention. So if you want
Yeah,
to
no,
make,
they were saying that too. They were like, he's a genius, what he's done. But they were saying like he actually can fight, in their opinion. Like they weren't saying he's the best fighter, but they were saying like he's better than people give him credit for.
he's
He can
proved that
fight. He can wrestle.
just by knocking out Tyrone.
Oh,
Like,
that's what they were saying too. They were saying that was real. How everyone was trying to say it was fixed.
nah, that was
They
real.
said that was a for real knockout.
But like,
That's why Nate Robinson didn't stand a chance.
nah,
That was,
he felt the same way fucking Woodley felt.
they still trying to find Nate.
Yeah, yo, has he ever like did an interview or anything since then?
Nobody's seen Nate.
Yo, I remember the one year, man, he won the slam dunk contest. He was Crypto
Which
Nate, and
time?
he had the green jersey on.
You talk about when he took about 500 times before he actually got the dunk?
I don't remember. I just remember the one year. You don't remember that? He had like,
Oh, you talking about when he dunked over Dwight Howard?
yeah.
Yeah, and Dwight had came out with the Superman cape and everything.
Yeah, and he was Kryptonate. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I want to
remember
say
that.
that was like '09 or 10.
Yeah, because that was before. I want to say that was before he won it that year before, when he took about 500 tries and then actually got the dunk.
Oh, man, they shouldn't have let him win, man.
Nah, because the White should have won that year.
Man, when Nate was with the Knicks, it was like weird that year, bro. It was like they were in so many games. Like they had a terrible record, but they took a lot of good teams to the distance. Matter of fact, the Magic. I think that was wasn't that like the White's rookie year or his second?
I think a rookie year. It might have been the second year.
Where did Nate go after? Didn't he? Oh, he went to Boston for a little while, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, my bad, y'all.
You're all right, bro. You stay coughing, bro.
Whew.
Somehow Lon fell out.
Oh shit.
Meanwhile, another team of scientists analyze the hair.
StreamYard's
Yeah.
crazy like that. So you go to text someone or something and the shit falls out.
Oh
Johnny
yeah.
Tessaro is a leading
Man, and to think
there are
and to think that the Knicks
features that can be used
were
to
going to draft Steph Curry.
hairs.
Because I started to watch the interview that Curry did with Draymond,
Look
Yeah.
here.
and Draymond asked him about that, and Curry was like,
Examining
you know,
root of the hair.
I I had everything planned. I was like, if I can get past 4 and 5 and 6,
Cortex and medulla
I'm going to the Knicks.
features.
Got to number 7,
Variable
and the Warriors drafted me,
degrees affinity.
and he was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? He always wanted to be a New York Knick.
Of the hundreds of hairs retrieved
You
from
know what I'm
crime
saying?
scenes,
So it was like,
Where's
thank
Steph
goodness.
from?
Oh, he's from North Carolina.
It's
I don't
just
know. It was
crazy
showing
how
I was backstage. Like whenever you said I fell out, it was showing I was backstage. But I guess I don't know what was up.
That's crazy.
Yo, where's Porzingis now again? I always ask this, I forget. It blew my mind when like things went bad with the Knicks and Porzingis.
Hunter Sarah makes a
I don't know where he at now.
Yeah, with the Wizards.
Andrea Winters.
But his career, like, is he pretty much considered a bust?
He saw
Yeah,
I
Like,
think
I
he
don't know.
played.
never told the police.
because it was supposed to be him. It was supposed to be him and Luca in Dallas, and that was supposed to be the 1-2 combo.
Defense attorney Leo Adler says
Yeah, but that's who they traded for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Chris Hunter
Yep,
Where Dinwiddie was at before he went to Dallas. He was in.
he was in Brooklyn.
Man, I
Yeah,
swear
but
someday
yeah,
I
but then
hope
Brooklyn
Buffalo
traded him.
gets a team.
Yeah, they traded him to Dallas.
I thought he got traded before that. He got traded somewhere else.
Yo, is Jeremy
Oh
Lin
yeah,
still in the league?
nah.
Remember Lin?
Jeremy Lin. He was playing for the for the
Rockets, right?
for the Santa Cruz Warriors in the
Mm-hmm.
G League, and then retired shortly after that whole racist scandal popped up.
Oh, what happened with that?
Oh, somebody said something about him being Asian, and
I remember, didn't he play with he went to Atlanta for a little while, didn't he?
yeah, he played with Atlanta. He played
And
with
did
the
he play in
Warriors.
Houston?
Yeah, he played in Houston.
Did you say the
Yeah,
Warriors?
Yep.
yeah. Houston gave him a bag though.
Yeah,
That's how
because I
they got him
remember.
over from the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that because the Knicks like didn't match the offer sheet or whatever.
Good thing, 'cause
Linsanity.
Yeah, the
that was a crazy
insanity
time.
was crazy.
But he was
Yeah,
Remember,
that
balling
time.
though.
remember he put up points. Kobe was guarding him. And he
Mm-hmm.
put up like
Yeah.
30.
The question is,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember them. I remember they used to go at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's that's the one thing I loved about Kobe. You didn't have to like him. You didn't have to like his team, but guarantee you, whoever is hot that night, he gonna try to guard him, and he gonna try to dunk on him.
I was just
Shit,
listening to a podcast, Mike Tyson one the other day with Matt Barnes. And who does Matt Barnes do a podcast with? That
oh,
all the
you talking
smoke.
about up
Steven
all
Jackson.
the smoke? Yeah, Steven Jackson. Stack
Yeah,
five.
and they were talking about how much of like how Kobe like he'll play real rough with you. He'll take little like throw bows like cheap shots, and that he would talk a lot of shit, try to get under your skin. Like that
Oh
he
yeah,
played a lot of mental games.
he got
Shit,
that from
Steven
he
Jackson
got
was
that
part of
from.
that malice in the palace.
Yep, he sure was. He sure was. Back back in the good old Pacer days when the Pacers had
Yeah,
squad.
Yeah, him and Artest, right?
Yep.
yeah.
Yo, you know what they were saying? They were talking about that on the podcast too with Mike, and they were saying that they felt like they were pissed because the guy threw a beer on him, and he was
Yeah.
saying if
Yep.
they were like if it was a white guy, we feel like they would have been charged with assault for doing that
Hmm. Yeah.
because
They lost a
technically
lot of
that's
money with that
assault.
shit too.
Yo,
Yeah,
They
it
lost
Steven
a
sure is.
lot.
Jackson. Yo, Jackson was hooking off on dude.
Hmm.
Hell yeah. Steven Jackson ball.
Hey, and you know what? Like I think like they say like this when what that was when Chris Paul was in Dallas and they said that Dallas fans ran up on his family.
That was
Who said
crazy.
that?
It Chris Paul when it was in Dallas this past series, the Dallas fans kind of like pushed his wife and was like in his kid's face and everything. If that would have happened,
Yeah.
like they shouldn't even suspend him, but they would.
Man, they were both saying that Boston fans love saying the N word. And I've heard that in baseball. I've heard that in multiple sports that Boston fans
Bro.
talk like racial slurs is big in Boston, which don't
When
surprise me.
when Boston and the Lakers used to go at it back in the 80s, oh, that was a heavy word that they used to
Hey,
use.
they say Oklahoma's bad for that. The Thunder, the Thunder and the Jazz, both of them.
Oh yeah, I believe that one.
Man, on this show I watched, City on a Hill, which yo, that winning time show too, they talk a lot about that Lakers Boston rivalry. But in the show City on a Hill, it's a really good show, bro. Um, but it's like it's in Boston back in the day, and they were talking about how one of the star Celtics back in the day, I forget who it was, that like he was like the police did some old fucked up shit to him, and like basically like brutalized him, and like he tried to fight back and he got arrested, and then basically they were like, "You're lucky you're a basketball player," or like, "We would kill you." You know what I'm saying? Like they flat
Yeah.
Yeah,
out told them, like,
Oh,
that shit.
hey, hey, y'all. I'm gonna have to end this live because my phone is like literally about to die. So, I'm gonna have to holler at y'all.
Oh,
Make
that's
sure
good.
that y'all tune into the live later on. Any last words y'all want to give real quick?
"Oh, yo, make sure you send me the link for that, bro." Like,
Okay, I got you.
make sure to try to link with me, you know, like 20 minutes before or so, because I don't want to miss out on that.
Okay, I got you.
But yeah, no doubt, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Shout out to Jay Coffee. Shout out to Lonnie. Shout out to everybody in the chat. God MC. Yeah.
All right, bro.
All
I
right.
get
I'm
with
gonna
you
holler at
tomorrow.
y'all.
All right,
Okay.
man.
All
Peace.
right. Peace.